Hello, hello, hello. This is a client YouTube reading for D. And as always, if you're interested in one of these readings, they can be purchased in my store on my website at mysticjenn.com. I don't want to waste any more time. I just want to get into it. I searched my messages from my website. I searched my email, and I cannot find the question for you, sweetheart. So I didn't want to delay your reading any longer. Luna's going to help guide the reading, okay? And I'm just going to go with what Spirit needs to tell you. Hopefully, whatever your question was, it will be answered. I don't know what happened. If you email me, if it got deleted by mistake, I am not sure. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to get some messages for you. Okay, you're starting out with the foggy bog. Okay? The foggy bog, that is about patience. And then you've got the bee spirit, which brings prosperity. And you've got the freedom. I was willing to bet that you had a question dealing with finances or life in general, as far as money to pay the bills, some sense of financial freedom. And what Spirit is showing me here with these three cards is patience, having patience. Give me 1 second. I gotta wait. I gotta see what this is. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to pause for one moment because I have to answer this. So what this is saying to me is that patience is required, and not to lose faith, not to lose hope, because prosperity is around the corner. And with this bee, bees do represent busy, busy, busy. When you think about it, a bee never stops. The workers, they work hard to build that honey in that honeycomb. That honeycomb is the prosperity. And that's exactly what it is with hard work. And you're just a step away from financial freedom. Freedom to be able to do everything that you wanted to do. Okay. Okay, we're going to get into the rest of your reading here. I just feel like one more shuffle. Okay. Let's see what's going on under the deck. Judgment. Oh, wow. 7 of Swords. King of Wands. And if you notice, I typically when I pick from the top of the deck, I do this. But the deck was already on facing upward, so I'm pulling from the bottom for the underlying energy. And I did this with the King of Wands. So it is almost like a turnaround. And I'll explain that in a minute. Hanged Man. Strength. Nine of Swords. The Moon. Wow. 7 of Cups. And I'm going to end with the 3 of Cups. That's a lot of cards for this little this little spread over here, but that's quite all right. We got this. Just certain cards I don't like to end this on. And so let's get cracking here. Somebody that had done you dirty. Okay, somebody that may have cheated, lied, stolen, something here. And I feel like it's almost like a legal issue. And I'll explain why I say that in a moment. But somebody that did something that maybe resulted in some legal action because of the Judgment card. The Judgment is karma. It can also be the final judgment, you know, the final decision being made. This feels like something is about to come to an end that has kept you hanging in there, kind of like on suspension mode. And I feel like it's taken a hot minute to resolve this. It's taken a lot of inner strength for you to keep on moving forward, for you to keep faith, for that matter. Because with the moon energy, things that are hidden, it's also some kind of deception or illusion, especially with the Seven of Cups. Now, I don't know if this is you dealing with somebody with some sort of substance abuse, but I definitely feel like some kind of court hearing. And this here, this Knight of Wands, is somebody who can be a hothead, yes, but somebody who's passionate and driven, who's always on the move, not necessarily committal. He also represents the entrepreneur, business owners, for instance. So you have to take it as it resonates of who this might be. But with that Judgment card, it's like a decision is finally being made in regards to the situation. And there's going to be clarity coming forth from this as well. And the Nine of Swords is, with the Three of Cups, is saying that yeah, you have been really worried about this, sleepless nights, but there is a sense of celebrating. There is a sense of connectivity, connecting to somebody, or a celebration. I feel like it's a celebration over for a victory, because there is some kind of judgment, there's some kind of karma being served here. Okay? So I hope that makes sense for you. Let's get to the rest of your other cards. Ten of Pentacles. It's probably a family member that you were dealing with, or a family member that might be in trouble. You fill in the blank here. Involving money. Yeah, there's the Justice card. I knew it. That's the situation. It's over money. Family money, something. Okay, Four of Wands. The home. Was this an inheritance by chance? Six of Pentacles at the root. Behind, Two of Cups. Or is this a divorce, or what is this? Oh, interesting that she came up reversed. I don't have my cards shuffled as such. But the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Very scorned, angry, maybe even a little bit confused. But at the same time, I'm also seeing, and not so much the reverse meaning, but the Queen of Swords looking at the Justice. You know, something that was an injustice being made right. Ace of Wands. The World. Yeah, something is definitely coming to a close. Okay? There is something coming to a close. Three of Swords. It's not easy. This could be a family member. This might be divorce. You tell me what it is. Then we have the King of Swords. That final motion, that final decision. It's like done and out. Then we got Hermit energy, Two of Swords, and Death. This is something is done and over with. A certain situation. And though there is this sense of thinking things through and taking a time of healing. And this is with the King of Swords. Once the decision is made, then I see you kind of like taking a step back, blocking people, pulling back your energy, and there is a transformation, that Death card. That with the King of Swords, something is over. And there is an energy of pulling back and gathering your energy. And there is definitely an element of healing here. Moving forward and healing from the situation. I'm really curious what this is. It feels very, very official and legal. I understand that it is hurtful and painful. Three of Swords. This is very, very loud. And I understand that you want to close that cycle out. And it is a cycle closing. And I think you've been going through this pain and feeling this pain for a while. So yeah, you're a bit more than scorned. You're pissed off. Okay? And I think that you were dealing with somebody who is definitely dishonest. Actually, I'm feeling more like a female energy entity around you. Because this is somebody that you gave to and gave to and gave to. You tried to balance with this person and tried to create a very positive atmosphere, positive home life, positive relationship. That's the 1111 card. Two of Cups is a relationship as well. But there's some kind of feminine energy. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it was a friend who disrupted your marriage or disrupted a relationship or flat out stole from you. But the Two of Cups is the simplest form of love. And a lot of people out there, a lot of people that read tarot, they automatically assume that the Two of Cups is romance. It doesn't have to be. Every single card in this deck, every single cup, and some of the major arcana cards like the Lovers, soul bonds, love relationships, doesn't always have to be romantic. They could be romantic, they could be with friends, they could be with relatives. But this is just a simple form of relationship. Here's my cup, here's your cup, and they're coming together in a relationship. It doesn't always constitute romance. You fill in the blank. You let comment or send me a message. I'm really curious, but this does feel like deeply rooted over family money with that Ten of Pentacles. And I'll be frank with you, I did not pull a crossing card. So we are going to ask Spirit to give us what is the opportunity here. Or, okay. The High Priestess could be the obstacle or opportunity. I'm feeling more like an opportunity because I feel like somebody's intuition is like kicking in. Somebody's making choices and decisions based on their intuition. This can also be indicating some hidden knowledge, an opportunity. I think somebody is coming forth and speaking or something like that. That bring something to light. And you're kind of looking at things like, I'm ready for a new beginning. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get going with that Ace of Wands. And you're kind of looking at this as, thank God, but you're still nervous about it at the same time with that Nine of Swords. I think this is a situation you just want to see over and done, whatever the outcome or whatever it is. You want it to be over, and it is going to be over. You know, there's going to be no more sitting on the fence. Sitting on the fence is over and done. Okay? And yeah, there is some pain here. But sometimes the ending, once the ending comes and this is resolved, you'll be able to move past that pain. Because the Hermit card, that's one of the big things of not just letting time, like temperance, letting time heal the wounds. This is active healing, active knowledge, going within and being proactive in the healing process. Now, I kind of would like to see this Three of Swords. Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. And Page of Cups. So this is coming across as somebody who is very impulsive, maybe a little bit aggressive towards you. You know, there seems to be a lot of passionate communication between you and somebody else. That Queen of Pentacles could be you, or I'm feeling like it could be somebody else outside of you. You would like to, and it reminds me of mother energy or sister energy. But usually this is like mother and child here. You let me know. Is this a mother-son, mother-daughter dynamic going on here? But there is a resolution. There is going to be judgment made. But somebody acted very irresponsibly is what I'm seeing. A little bit immaturity here. But I'm hearing tough love. Tough love. That Queen of Swords in the reverse, I feel that that's a liar. I really do. That's a near future. This is before the final outcome over here. This is like the midway point coming up very soon. Somebody, yeah, okay. Four of Cups. I think that you know that this person has handed you a line of bullshit in the past. Yep, Five of Swords. This is somebody this is not your energy. This is external of you. Somebody who is unethical. Somebody who will win at all costs, and they will tell you a line of bullshit a mile long, and they are very convincing. And I think that's where you have fell into their traps in the past. But I think you are waking up from this. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of mental manipulation from this person. And the Queen of Swords is famous. In a reverse, a feminine narcissist. Okay? She's a feminine narcissist. Okay? And so I think that she's handing you a line of bullshit again, and you're totally rejecting that cup. Good. Because you recognize where it's coming from. Okay. So now, let's see if there's anything else here I need to take a look at. We'll take a look at that environment, that world. That's something coming back around or something closing. Let's just get a couple cards on that. Three of Wands. I don't need any more cards on this. Can you say moving on, moving on? Okay, moving on up. Makes me, I'm dating myself, but I don't know if you remember or any. I'm not sure how old you are, but the Jeffersons from the 70s and 80s. Moving on up. That song, Spirit just played that song in my head. This is like your ship's coming in. You are closing something because you are getting retribution. It is like retribution is being served. You are getting what is coming to you. There seems to be a level of abundance coming in. So I'm not sure what this is. This does feel very much like law, legalities, somebody owing you something, karma coming around, and it is time to pay the piper. You happen to be the piper. So look for that. Let me see if I can find some other oracle cards to give you some final messages. No, that's not the deck I want. I guess we're going to use both of these. Okay. Get a couple. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. Wealth. Honey. Yeah, something is definitely coming your way. Something that is owed to you. I mean, my curiosity is through the roof. I'm really curious what this is. I hope you let me in on it. Air. That is thought. Air is about our thoughts, our communications. And yes, it can be the conflicts. But I feel more like about communication coming in. As communication. What else? Death. Oh my God. You got the death card twice. There is a communication coming in that something is done. Wow. Dryad and growth. You could, I mean, this is kind of like the family, the roots, looking at the roots, looking at the ground and about grounding. Okay. Family roots here, and there is growth. So that's beautiful energy. But there is a transformation coming here that is going to promote your own personal growth, grounding, deals with the roots of where you came from. I don't know why I want to say return on investment, whatever that means. ROI, return on investment. Okay, let's get some healing with the angels. And then we will call this a read, sweetheart. I'm sorry if this video appeared a little bit choppy. I did have a couple interruptions that I couldn't help. Unexpected interruptions. I sat down to record your video thinking, oh, I got an hour and a half. I can record this, edit, and get it uploaded and be done. I had interruptions. Okay. Study. So there was definitely something here in regards to learning. I think you learned something. The Hermit card kind of is not only about active healing, it's also learning a lesson. So you've definitely learned something from here, and you're going to learn that something is over. But that's learning. Playfulness. That's laying your hair down, having a little bit of fun, learning to have fun again, learning to enjoy life again. Music. Healing and grounding yourself with music. Serenity. Peace. So that is like very Six of Swordsy. peace is coming. Peace of mind is coming. This is like, I want to say like the grand finale. And this is it. I would say you've been in this situation for a long time. That is evident, and you've been wondering and worried, of the unknown of when is there going to be a breakthrough? When is something going to happen one way or another? Let me get some timing cards here. Let's see if I could get some timing on this. You are going to be happy and content with the end result, with the final verdict, the final decision, final verdict. I think that's very appropriate, the verdict. Okay. I was wondering where Luna disappeared to. I felt she was just here a second ago. Okay. Let me give it one more shuffle here. Okay. Okay, can you give me a time frame of when this is going to come in? Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. I can't. In about 1 month. Scorpio. Scorpio season. So this is wrapping up really quickly. And I don't think you saw it coming. I really don't. I don't think you saw this wrapping up that quickly. A month, and it just so happens, what is in a month? We're going to be in the thick of Scorpio season. Spirit is on it. Spirit is on it. Okay, I'm going to end your reading there. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or email me. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you for purchasing this. And I will see you next time. Love and light.